Before the first stone of the earth was laid, before time was measured by the rising of a sun, there was a light that burned brighter than any creation in the cosmos. Lucifer, the morning star. He was not created in the shadows of the earth, nor was he born into mortality. He walked upon the holy mountain of God, clothed in every precious stone, ruby, topaz, emerald, and gold. He was the seal of perfection, full of wisdom, and flawless in beauty. He was the anointed guardian cherub, positioned at the very throne of the Almighty. In the hierarchy of heaven, no voice rang with greater harmony, and no being reflected the divine glory with greater brilliance. He possessed everything a created being could ever receive. But in the quiet places of perfection, a silent, deadly transformation began. This is not just a chronicle of ancient celestial history. This is the origin of all rebellion, the tragic story of how the brightest light in heaven became the ultimate symbol of darkness.
Your rebellion ends here, Lucifer. Heaven will never bow to pride. I do not seek heaven's throne anymore. Only then face the judgment of the Most High. Come and take it!
Depths of the Bible presents The Fall of Lucifer, the Morning Star. To understand the fall of Lucifer, you must understand the subtle birth of pride. Corruption rarely begins with a war. It begins with a thought. For ages, Lucifer stood in the presence of his Creator, leading the hosts of heaven in worship. But over uncounted ages, he stopped looking at the source of light and started looking at his own reflection. He began to believe that the glory shining through him was his own. The prophet Isaiah exposes the secret inner monologue that fractured the peace of the cosmos. 5 times in his heart, Lucifer spoke a phrase that would echo through eternity. I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. It was the ultimate illusion. A created being believed he could eclipse his Creator. The light refused to reflect. It demanded to be worshipped. Pride is a contagion, and Lucifer did not keep his ambition to himself. Moving through the ranks of the heavenly hosts, he whispered subtle lies. He questioned the justice of God. He offered freedom, authority, and glory to any who would follow his banner. Scripture records that 1/3 of the stars of heaven, 1/3 of the angelic host, were drawn into his deception. The harmony of creation was broken. The sanctuary of heaven was divided. Then peace gave way to war. Revelation describes the catastrophic clash that followed, and war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. It was a battle beyond human comprehension, not fought with iron and blood, but with spiritual authority and cosmic power. On one side stood Michael, whose very name asks the ultimate question: who is like God? On the other side stood Lucifer, demanding that all bow to him. The war was fierce, but the outcome was never in doubt. Absolute darkness cannot overcome the source of light. Lucifer was not strong enough, and he and his angels lost their place in heaven. Jesus would later look back across eternity and describe the moment with chilling clarity. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. The morning star was stripped of his authority. The guardian cherub was cast out of the holy mountain. Cast down to the earth, his brilliant light was transformed into eternal darkness, and his name was changed from Lucifer, the light bearer, to Satan, the adversary. He had sought to ascend above the highest heavens, but his pride cast him down to the lowest depths. The fall of Lucifer stands as a timeless warning for every human heart. Pride tells us, that we are the center of our universe. Pride whispers that we know better than our Creator, that our strength is our own, and that we can rule our own lives without consequence. Lucifer held every privilege heaven could offer, yet pride transformed a golden throne into an eternal prison. True greatness is never found in exalting ourselves, but in bowing before the one who holds the cosmos in his hands. If this story challenged your faith, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Stand firm in the light, guard your heart against pride, and remember, the truth will always outlast the darkness.